guys! Welcome to my group's activity video. For our fourth activity, we will discuss attention and performance. These two are great factors that affect our perception. Do you think we'd be able to perceive things without attention? Maybe, but not accurately. Attention and performance help us focus on details that can help us in simple or complex situations in our lives. For this topic, we will have the movie Sweet Girl, which is directed by Brian Mendoza, as our example or basis. To be honest, I thought it was just a revenge arc movie and nothing more. But the twist, though I noticed something different after the train scene, I just thought it was nothing and believed what I was seeing. And heck, am I wrong? This movie made me question my attention. I was watching, and I know I was paying attention. But is solely attention enough in helping us perceive things? Anyway, let's hear it from my groupmates as they discuss this topic and the movie deeper.
Sweet Girl is a movie about a man trying to bring justice to his wife's death while trying to protect his only child. Directed by Brian Mendoza, who also directed Braven back in 2018 and Road to Paloma in 2014, along with producers Jason Momoa, Brad Payton, and Jeffrey Fearson. The screenplay was handled by Philip Eisner, Greg Hurwitz, and Will Staples, while the cinematography was handled by Barry Ackroyd. The main characters were performed by Isabella Merced, Jason Momoa, Adria Arjona, Manuel Garcia Rulfo, Lex Scott Davis, and Justin Bartha. The movie got an audience review rating of 3.7 with 1,873 ratings in total. The genre is action and adventure, drama, mystery, and thriller, with a total runtime of 1 hour and 50 minutes.
Let me show you something.
The main cast, Ray Cooper, is a family man with a beautiful wife, Amanda, and teenage daughter Rachel. His world gets turned upside down when Amanda is diagnosed with cancer. To save his wife, Ray leverages everything, but the only cure of her type of cancer is infirmam, a new medication that can save her life is pulled from the market even before its distribution, and it is revealed that there is something fishy behind the scenes. Ray's wife dies because of no cure, and he vows to seek revenge on everyone who killed his wife. To get revenge for his wife's deaths from the cancer at the hands of a depraved and indifferent pharmaceutical company, Ray is obsessively investigating and tracking Simon Kelly and people in his inner circle. Blood and revenge go hand in hand, and Ray died, and Rachel went through trauma after losing her parents. For her tragedy, she blamed biocrime and sought revenge also, but in the end, Rachel boarded a flight and left the country. She left behind her past and wounds, as she already mentioned that the memories of her parents were fading away.
As we all know, attention has an important influence in our performance. The more you focus your attention onto something, the greater your performance will be. It is also a very important cognitive ability in our survival. This ability is essential in any type of work that we do in our daily life. Psychologists propose that there are serial bottlenecks that help us focus on one task at a time. With the help of these bottlenecks, we are able to select which information we attend to and which information to ignore. In our auditory attention, we are able to filter the sounds that we hear. For example, in a bar full of chattering and music, we are able to understand and hear what other people are saying. And as for our visual attention, although our eyes register a large field of what we see, we can still focus on something that we want to see. So what would happen if we don't have this cognitive ability? We will be overwhelmed by the information of what we hear and see. We will have difficulty in understanding information. And without attention, surviving would be completely impossible because we are prone to getting hurt and fatal injuries.
Sweet Girl is a difficult movie to talk about in part because the central mystery is fundamentally messy and haphazardly pieced together. While it seems like Ray Cooper's killing people involved in the big pharma conspiracy that indirectly caused his cancer-ridden wife to die. The final act confirms it's a fake out. The Ray taking down the henchman and evading the FBI is actually a projection of his traumatized teenage daughter named Rachel. Turns out, after the subway incident, Rachel was suffering from PTSD and dissociative identity disorder, which led her to believe that she was her father and she was avenging the death of her mother. Dissociative identity disorder is thought to be a complex psychological condition that is likely caused by many factors, including severe trauma, while PTSD is a psychiatric disorder that may occur in people who have experienced or witnessed a traumatic event.
The capacity for attention is the capacity to select and focus on pertinent inputs. The cognitive function of attention enables us to direct our attention toward pertinent stimuli and subsequently respond to them. This cognitive capacity is crucial to daily life and plays a crucial role in it. When Rachel and his father stole a tow truck in the movie, they were being followed by the FBI and the helicopter was circling above them as Ray made turns in the road. Ray chooses to focus on leaving the FBI despite the distractions in his environment, which serves as both a motive and a catalyst for his urgent escape. Because of his decision to concentrate on it and the adrenaline rush brought on by the flight or flight response, he is still able to find a solution. Early visual areas get less external noise impact thanks to attention, which improves performance by increasing the signal-to-noise ratio.
Attention and performance. The study of attention is concerned with where these bottlenecks occur and how information is selected at these bottlenecks. In the filter theory proposed by Broadbent in 1958, wherein his basic assumption was that sensory information comes through the system until some bottleneck is reached. At that point, a person chooses which message to process on the basis of some physical characteristics. The person is said to filter out the other information. In a dichotic listening task, the theory proposed that the message to each ear was registered out at some point the participant selected one ear to listen with. In the movie Sweet Girl, there is this scene wherein Rachel Cooper is being attacked and drawn by his enemy and thus almost died, but she happens to hear his father's voice, Ray Cooper, that says, "Come on, baby girl," and "Up, sweet girl." Then she managed to get up and killed her enemy.
Let me
Yan. Attention is the cognitive process that make it possible to position ourselves toward relevant stimuli and consequently respond to it. This cognitive ability is very important and it is essential function in our daily lives because it helps us to survive. Ayan, tinutulungan nila tayo kung paano makapag-concentrate and para mabilis tayo makapag-desisyon on how we respond in a specific situation. And attention is always changing and attention is always an active center of our experience. It's a selective kasi it is our choice kung saan at paano natin gagamitin yung attention natin. And remember that attention may affect our performance. Like sa movie where Rachel, mas intense yung binigay niyang attention dahil namatay yung parents niya and dun siya mas nag-focus and nagbago yung movement and performance niya which is hindi niya makontrol yung sarili niya. They result to some psychological disorder.